Oh, there we go. Now, what's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? Let me just make sure everything's set up proper here. Am I streaming? I think I am. I don't fucking know. What do I know? I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I don't know why you guys keep fucking coming back. No one else gives a shit. What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Halloween was so fun. I didn't really do anything on Halloween. I mean, I streamed with you guys. That was wicked fun. But I actually just sat on my porch for the most part and just enjoyed the sounds of Halloween. Nobody was here because there was a high school football game, which when they're home I usually go to. But because it was Halloween, I wanted to do something here, and I didn't feel like being out there driving around and getting frustrated by the 50 million kids that need to cross the street, which is fine with me. But I just stayed home, hung out with you guys for a little bit, and then the girls didn't even really go trick-or-treating because they were busy. They were doing their own thing. One of my daughters did a haunted house a few towns over through the church. Their church, anyway. They're UU. I call it the poo-poo church, but I don't ever truly belittle it because it's what she wants to do. Doesn't matter if I agree with it or not. If she asks me, I'll tell her. If she doesn't, I'll leave it be. Go wherever you want to go. But she had a really fun time with the performing at a haunted house. I think she's got that taste, so maybe she'll do it more often. But she loved it. And so I didn't really come home with much candy for me to tax, which I'm not supposed to anyway because of my type 2 diabetes and all. But somebody did trunk or treat in the parking lot for all the kids that had to play the football, the band. Basically, if you were locked down to that one school event on a Friday night on Halloween, a whole bunch of the parents got together and did like I hate trunk or treat. I think it's the most ridiculous thing ever. And the fact that these bored soccer moms came up with this idea, it was fine during a situation like a fucking pandemic, but trunk or treat is bullshit, 100%, and there's nothing anyone can tell me that will prove otherwise, unless it's a convenience thing. I don't know if real rural areas even did something like that. I can't imagine they would have, but I can't even imagine what trick-or-treating was like out. Actually, yes, I can. I lived at 20621 West Rainbow Trail in Buckeye, Arizona for the longest time. Do not harass them, but you are more than welcome to look up that little house, little 2-bedroom house on all that land. And I bet you there's going to be houses there that weren't there when I lived there. And we got no trick-or-treaters, nothing, not even the idea. People would dress the neighborhood up, their own houses and everything, but they were so far and few between. It was literally the middle of nowhere. People talk about the middle of nowhere because it's far away. But this was in the middle. The cops didn't even come there unless, of course, they were called. And even then, it still took forever to get there. So court was usually held out on the street. It was awesome. Not that it had to be often, but I worked the overnights at the prison, and I called the local sheriff's office that patrolled that area. Well, that was responsible for that area. And I asked them, I said, what do we do when the response time is so long? Not to your fault. And she said those words, well, it looks like court might have to be held there if it becomes dangerous. I can't tell you to do something or not do something, but what I can tell you is you're allowed legally to defend yourself and property with lethal force if necessary. God bless Arizona. But let's get to a game. Is there anyone even in here? Nah, it doesn't even look like it. Although I am in here on my alt account, and it's not even showing that. But let me change my screens here, and we'll play a little bit of Yaz Revenge, just to get my mind off of things. Things are pretty fucked up around here. I will say this, though. There's an opportunity that... Oh, shit. Let me turn the sound down. I'm sorry. I'll reset the game. Fuck, I didn't even think of this. I apologize. I hope I didn't just blast anyone out. All right, let's start over. I have an opportunity. I got a job interview on Wednesday. Another high-profile contract, kind of military situation. Doing something to do with microwaves for helicopters. Basically just testing and repairing sub-assemblies. Or building them. I know there's testing involved, because that's what they're mainly focusing on. My J standard certifications. Which would give me... Oh, shit! I didn't even see that I had that. Fuck. My mind is mush today. So if that goes through, the hours are like 7 to 2:30 or 7 to 3:30 or something like that. So 1 o'clock will be going away. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on! I got robbed. There we go. I got robbed. I was framed. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I don't even think he realized what was going on there. That fucking thing came out and got lost. That's going to be fun to see in the replay if I decide to watch it. That fucking thing got lost on its way out. Ooh. Ooh! My instinct is always to go up, away from it, you know? Oh, I got stuck in the blocks doing the block thing. And it pushed me. It pushed me right into the evil that is the Yar, revenge, bad guys. All right, come on in here. It's nice and warm in here. Shoot. Oh! Oh, that was going to hit him, too. I fucked that all up. I was so focused on my missile going to get him and the cannons of the stuffs. Oh, fucking... There's no way I'm missing this bad. That way I agree with. Fuck. All right, let's start over. There's no fucking reason for any of this. I should know the routine by now, right? I've only been playing this game since 1982. 3, 11, whatever the fuck I saw it first. Oh, come on, man. Whee! He thought he got me. He thought he got me. God, I love the sounds of this game. Until you hear the boo, boo, boo. That is annoying, but that. I was kind of hoping I could pull off a Hail Mary. How about them Patriots? How about them Patriots? Those fuckers are doing amazing. Considering where they've been, you know? Did you see that? I wish I had a way of pausing this. I'm sure I do through the emulator. But, the thing actually went straight enough to hit him. But because the computer, you know, whatever's doing the program, I didn't mean to fire that off, saw that the obstacles were in the way. It didn't let it go through, even though you visually saw it happen. That was pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm sure I've encountered that just without even realizing it. But, oh shit. I can't aim for shit today, boys and girls. Unfair. Unfair. He chose right when I got there. I knew it was coming, too. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what your fucky ass gets. Halloween's over. Now it's time for Gobble Gobble Day. Which, I'll be honest with you, I fucking love Thanksgiving. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thanksgiving used to be such a big deal in my home. Such a big deal. It was my father's favorite holiday, so of course, you know, it was celebrated to the nth degree. Shit! I didn't even fucking damn it. See, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing here, kids. I can pay attention, you know? Ah, too soon, too soon. Oh, come on. Come on. I've been seeing, if you've been a long time friend of the show, you know that there's a pickup truck that shows up every now and again in the neighborhood, and the license plate is Yar. It's an old man. It's like a legit old man. Ah, shit. Oh, come on! But he's been around a lot lately because one of his tenants moved out over the past week. And they spent the weekend getting it ready. It was pretty fucking fast. People moved in yesterday. But the yard truck has been in the neighborhood lately. The yard truck. Come on, baby. Let the good times roll. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, I didn't mean to do that either. I apologize. I took one right to the face. I meant to do that. I'm not taking one to the face that quick in the asthma bench. I don't mind taking it for the team once in a while, but oh shit. Oh, fucking hell. Bears fan, what's going on, buddy? Are you shitting me? I was doing well earlier. I'm sorry. I keep doing that, too. I think I keep getting locked in that one thing. I don't know, man. These are fucky. Real fucky. There we go. I bought this game a few months ago for Intellivision, and I'm glad I did, because they sold to Atari for the spring. Oh, right on! Bears came back and won for a big game yesterday. Haven't really been following many other teams. I actually really haven't been watching any games either. I just haven't had the time on the give a fuck. Oh, shit. But it's nice to see the Pats have been doing pretty well. It's nice seeing that they've been doing pretty well. Your Bears not doing all that well this year, or was that the big win, meaning that they've been doing well and they, you know, I can never tell. Uncom! What's going on, buddy? Oh! I thought I could sneak in there just quick enough to get it. Whee! Get this fucker. Oh. Oh. Come get me. I didn't mean to fire it off. Oh, that could have done it too. Fucking hit detection bullshit. You gotta have the missile to hit him, Chris. I keep shooting myself, guys. I am sorry. Shoot him in the face with my Yar. Ooh, I got both of those. Too bad you can't both. Am I a Patriots fan? I am, to the degree of, because it's a local team, and I grew up watching my father. I'm honestly, when I sit there and say, hey, how about them Pats? I'm not the biggest ball fan, period. But, yeah, you could say I'm a casual Patriots fan. Oh, won't let me center myself. Fuck. But yeah, I'm a Patriots fan. Absolutely. It was fun last week because my dad's favorite team growing up was the Cleveland Browns. And I think it's because it was the closest team to us here in New England at the time. The New England Patriots didn't come around until the 60s, I believe. So when my dad was a young dude, you know, fuck. The only team he could get on the radio was Cleveland. And he still would sport their jacket, but he was a New England fan guy up and down. So it was always on. So I think it's more of a, maybe a, fuck you. Like a nostalgic thing to me. I like football, but I'm not that type of guy who could sit there and watch every fucking game all weekend long. Know the stats, give a fuck about the players. I mean, I know a few players. Like, I was a big Edelman fan. I appreciate him being as small as he was with the skill sets that he had, you know? Showing that you don't have to be a monster to play ball. I mean, there was also the enhancement fucking days. But, shit, don't do it, Chris. Oh! I did it, and I still got crushed. My spirit. No! Don't get locked with this fucking thing. It's like that chick in high school that would never shut up. You want to go do something? No, I don't. You skeeve me out, kid. No. Around every fucking corner. You're a fucking nerd. But yes, I am a Patriots fan. I'm a Bills fan. But you're still cool. I appreciate that, man. I like Buffalo. I went there to see the Stones once. Such a nice neighborhood you have up there. At least back in the 90s, anyhow. Oh, my God. So, I was telling people earlier, I apologize for being on late, but I don't think anyone came in for a little while. So, we may or may not go a little bit longer than normal. Why'd you do that, Quits? I do have a fucking habit of just doing it, because I like firing. I don't know. I like it when my fingers are doing this. Let's go up. Up. There we go. We got him. But when I was in Arizona, I wasn't much of a Cardinals fan. You know, I didn't go to any games or anything. In fact, I haven't been to a fucking Pats game since I was a little kid. There was some kind of a scandal going on at the time. Some kind of a sex scandal, and I couldn't remember what it was. Maybe some of you hardcore football fans will tell me. And it had to do with the Patriots. And I just remember going to the game, and somebody brought, I should say, a bunch of inflatable fuck dolls. The ones with the wide open mouth, the stereotype one that anyone can buy for like $40. I got stuck at a fuck shop, you know? More of a novelty item than anything. Novelty, like humor. And they were blowing them up and tossing them around like they were beach balls to make fun of whatever the fucking scandal was that was going on. But it was a long time ago. Might even been before the Bledsoe days. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't remember who we played. It might have even been Buffalo. I don't know. Oh! All right, stay right here. But yeah, I'm a ball fan, just not like hardcore. I couldn't give you fucking stats or let you know how other fucking teams are doing and shit. I tried to do the thing. I've never been good at shooting that, the crawl weapon. You know, once it's launched. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. Fucking whore. Alright, come on. Come on. Ooh, I got him dead on the face. That should count for 2 levels. Oh, running away. Running away. Fuck me. Just give me a fucking cannon, bro. Just give me the thing. Give me the thing. Alright, now we're going to start fucking playing for real. Now the big boys have to show up. Yeah, I'm done. I can usually break 50,000. I have gotten, 6 digits before. I just don't remember what. Such a great game, right? Yas fucking Revenge. Let's see what else we got over here. Let's, I don't think I've played Yars Revenge on the Intellivision yet. Yeah, I don't think I have. We played Star Wars the other day. I gotta take off. Take care, man. Yeah, thanks for popping in. I genuinely appreciate it. My apologies for being late. My apologies for being late. I'm going through games. I don't know. Nothing. I didn't really even want to come on today. I'm not even in the mood to play anything. God, there's a lot going on here. Jesus Christ. If I could say. But there are also a lot of very positive things happening around here. So. Like this job. Like this job. And this game, which we haven't played in a while. Allow me one moment to tell the system I would like you to see it. Why is the red box there? That's weird. I didn't click on that. So not sure if there's any differences. It looks the same. Bears came back with a big win. So not sure if there are any differences to what. What looks the same, bud? What was I saying? I apologize. I apologize for not knowing what it was I was telling you. Let me bring the game back. I haven't played this in a long time. Well, I wouldn't say a long time, but it's been a while. Oh. Okay. You know, you win some, you lose some. This controller that I've been using lately has been so much better. But the firing. Yeah, it should still be the same Yas Revenge. It should be, I don't know. You mentioned you'd never played it for the Intellivision. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, I've seen a whole ton of people play it when it came out. It's a homebrew, right? Atari didn't officially publish it for Atari Soft or whatever. Did they? Refresh my memory. Please educate me. Ah, fuck your face. If you have never played the fucking arcade, Phoenix, you're probably doing yourself a great service. Holy balls, is it a hard game. The shields can be just as... this is called Phoenix. This is a Phoenix game. Fuck. Sorry, I want to... Alright, Electronite published Yars Revenge for the Intellivision. Okay. Cool. I'm sure there's a ROM I can grab somewhere. I can put it on my RTO Flash or whatever it's called. The RTO Pi. Fuck, move over! Damn it! I hate it when I misjudge that shot. I fucking hate it. That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen Whenever new homebrews and shit come out, there's like this small selection of cats that you can count on to pimp them out, and I mean that positively. Papa Pete being one of them. DJC, of course, a television gamer, you know. Oh, I didn't mean to fucking shield up right away. What a bitch move. So I will start over. This guy thinks he's fucking someone special. Fuck him. Bam! That's what you get for looking like a fucking Transformer logo. Tell me they don't look like Decepticons. But this game blew my mind when I first saw it as a kid. There's a fucking boss? I didn't even know what a boss was. We didn't call them bosses. Oh shit, he should have been gone. They seem a little more aggressive today. Are they having a bad week too? Week hasn't even fucking started yet. Ah! Fuck them. The great thing about the shield is it will kill them. So if they dive bomb you and you hit that shield, they touch it. Bye-bye, Phoenix. Or am I supposed to be the Phoenix? I lived in Phoenix once. Glendale Ave. No! My sandwich shop was on Glendale Ave. I lived in Glendale. Shithole. A lot of Phoenix was a shithole. It sucked. Because, you know, I don't know what it's like where a lot of you folks live, because I don't live there. But where I live, there are very set defined areas. There are areas that are definitely very affluent. There are very middle school, middle of the road, you know, middle class cats, and there's definitely the sections that you just don't want to fucking hang out in late at night. How did not one of those get him? Arizona wasn't like that. Like, you could be in a real fucked up area, real bad area, an area where a kid like me shouldn't even be. And it'll look like just the fucking your neighbor's houses and shit, you know? And I'm not saying bad areas have to be run down. By no stretches of any elimination, you know? Because I've lived in houses that didn't even have fucking roofs. Well, it had a roof, but like walls are being held up by fucking 2x4s and shit. I've done that life. You know, I've been homeless. You know, I've had every fucking opportunity to experience. But Phoenix was like that. I carried more when I lived in Arizona than I do out here. I don't carry anymore. And there's a couple of times I think it saved my life. Because I clearly stated my fucking, you know, dude, you don't want me here, and I didn't mean to come here. I apologize. I'm gonna fucking walk away. Everyone can have supper tonight without fucking any problems. I got him. But yeah, my neighborhood was like right next to a neighborhood. And there were a couple of times where cats would come roaming over, and I made sure they knew that I wasn't fucking playing a game. I ain't gonna fuck with them. I hit the shield button. Go fuck your mother. Damn it. This guy's gonna be a prick, huh? Come on over, buddy. Shit. Okay. I like Arizona, though. Shitty attitude out there, though. Everyone thinks they're fucking tough. Everyone has to pose. I think that's what it is. Everyone poses out there. You know? I can't tell you how many times I've had to look at someone and be like, simmer down. I know you're special. Come on. No! It's not... It reminds me of Judge Dredd. That's what those guys remind me of. Judge Dredd's badge, right? I never got into the comic or anything. And I might have seen the movie once. But there's just something about those guys that remind me of Judge Dredd. Not Decepticons. Maybe it was the purple that was fucking with me. This is another game where you need to keep an eye on not the enemies, but about an inch above you. Yeah, you need to keep an eye on where they are so you can do your thing, you know? But as you can see, this one guy can unleash a fuck ton of bullets all at once in a spray. Well, not a spray, but you know what I mean. Like that. Like a pyramid or a slope. So what you need to do is make sure you're not getting hit by those, more so than not hitting him. Or hitting him. You need to really keep an eye on you more than anything. Fuck. Such a great game. What a great achievement for the Atari. Oh, look at that. I fired all the way through. This is going to be an easy boss. Watch, I'll die. I'll die. Yeah, you can't rely on that either. Fuck. I died. Oh, did you see that? What an asshole. What an asshole. So let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to grab my guitar. Hey, Alucard. My buddy's poking his head out. I think he wants to hang out. We'll probably hang out here in a little bit. Let me plug this thing in. And we'll chat for a few minutes before I go bye-bye, because I got lots of stuff I need to prepare for. More importantly, a really, really big interview this Wednesday. Welcome to my nightmare. Oh, I fucked it up. I think you're going to like it. Alright, I fucked it up. I was trying to do something fun. My brain is all over the place. Hold on, I got to play that right. There it is. Yeah. So I did if you're interested in guitars, it's a Squier model. It's a Fender import brand. For those who are not into guitars, it's called the Esquire. It has and a Squier. It only has one pickup. So if you see a Tele with one pickup, if it's like that from the factory, it's not a Telecaster, it's an Esquire. Go figure. But I just finished filming before coming. Well, no, an hour before coming on. Because I had some more phone calls to take care of before getting on with you guys. I filmed and I will be editing the review of it. Not typical review like you see on YouTube more times than not, but. For the Creepy Crawl channel. Link should be down below. If not, I know it's at the end of every one of my videos, you know, that actually have the little ending thing with the, you know, subscribe. Actually, over here would be the videos, and over here would be the subscribe, and my vlog channel, which is kind of turned into a guitar channel. I don't understand. But if I do end up getting this job Wednesday, 1 o'clock game time, or whatever the fuck we've been calling it, is probably, well, absolutely going to go the fuck away. guess I just want to do runs. What a fantastic instrument for the price. These sell for about $230. In the world of a decent guitar, that's fucking nothing. That's pittance. That's slightly above nothing. When you get into stuff like Glary and the Amazon things for like $100, $85, $75, Temu. Not saying you can't get a good instrument, but this is the way to go. I would get a Squire or something like that for your first guitar. There's a lot of good Epiphones too. In fact, a lot of manufacturers these days, they all use the same factories overseas, you know. This one I think was made at the Samick factory, and they've been known for making pretty much any incredible import Japanese / Indonesian guitars. They exclusively built Ibanez for a while, I believe. I don't know if any of you know this, guitar guys, but Ibanez has never officially been a guitar manufacturing company. They've always been more of a broker than anything. They're a brand that contracts out the work. They do have a custom shop here in the States, I believe, and I believe they have one in Japan too. But outside of that small niche of people, and I mean it's a small niche, like less than 10, I think, total. They're not a guitar builder. They're a brand. They've always just been a brand. And they actually got the name. Imagine this, a Japanese company with a Spanish name, Ibanez. And it was because they had some guy named Ibanez from, I don't know if it was Mexico or Spain, doing acoustic classical guitars in their early days of making instruments. And then they ended up using that and made acoustics under the name Elgr, E-L-G-R. I actually had one. I smashed it. Kind of wish I still had it. But Ibanez has never ever been officially a guitar manufacturer. The entire history. And they've always produced amazing instruments in their lower quality and in their upper echelons, you know? I was more of a Jackson guy back in the day. But I'll pick up an Ibanez today before I will a Jackson. Unless the Jackson has something special going on. To me, Jackson just seems to be a little more generic now, you know? I know there's still a good manufacturer, but, like, I mean, how many soloists and how many dinkies? Ibanez always tries to do something new, you know? The reason we have the whole RG series is because they're willing to do new things. They said, you know what? Kramer's doing well right now because of this guy, Eddie Van Halen. Who can we think of? And they thought of Steve Vai. And Steve Vai was like right there just before coming. And we all knew who he was. He had already done it with David Lee Roth. He had already, you know, done this thing with the, you know, whatever. And they sent a guitar to his mother's house for Christmas. And he said, all right, can you do this, 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 and this? And they said, yep. And they did it. And now we have the RG series. It was originally just for him. But Ibanez is like, I think a lot of people are going to like this. So they made the RG 550 and all that crap. Good stuff. I love Ibanez. But, yeah, if you're on the fence on something, it doesn't have to be this model, but more times than not with the Squire, you're going to get something decent, even if you're paying the lower echelon. This is literally the lower. This is their Sonic series. Because it's got blast process. Actually, I'm going to put blast processing in this. Blast processing in this. See how hard it is with no teeth? You guys make fun of me. I still try though, right? But I've been having a real good time with this, and I'm really excited to see how people react to my review. My reviews aren't standard. I just noodle. Maybe I'll show you pieces of it. I'll tell you how I feel. I don't do the whole Trogly's guitar. I don't rip the whole fucking... I did this one, but, I didn't take the neck off. I'd be interested, because they usually stamp the necks. I'm curious as to what the... I can put the serial number in and it'll tell me exactly the day it fucking left the factory, but that's not fun. I like discovering it, like an archaeologist, but I'm not a woman. So, does anyone get that joke? Why are women good archaeologists? Because they're good at digging up dead shit? It's a joke, let it go. One based off of reality. That's something I worked on years ago with. Oh, I like that. Almost sounds like it's not good, but it's very good. It's very good. Howard, what's going on, buddy? I saw that you had the anniversary picture on Facebook of your Frankenstrat copy, man. It's fucking rad. It's rad. I don't know if there is one brand of guitar I don't like. Oh, there are some I don't. But I just love guitars. I really do. I don't really give a fuck. I got a guy who comes by once a week. It's a dude I had requested to come by and just work with my family, We love each other and we're stable and everything, but I mean, we're 4 people in a small 2-bedroom apartment, 2 teenagers. They have all kinds of emotional shit. On top of, this is a big year for them. They're a senior. So there's a lot of scary future thoughts coming. Overwhelming, holy shit, I'm no longer a kid and this is getting real. Their biological father passed away when they were 2. So now those feels are really starting to kick in and it's causing a few problems because they're not people aren't navigating things. So we got somebody coming in trying to help out, and that has nothing to do with the Facebook thing, if anyone's in here for my personal life. Fuck, where was I going with that? Oh, he is so excited to show me the 2 guitars that his sister bought him for Christmas one year. He's like, I brought them to a guy, and he said they were legit. They're Esteban. He's got a couple of those Esteban guitars, an acoustic and an electric. The electric, I would absolutely love to have one and tinker with. It is such an interesting single-cut Les Paul kind of thing. But it looks like it got a little too soft and someone pushed in part of it. It's actually, let me pull one up. The acoustic guitars, how does he spell his name? I'll just, Esteban, electric guitar, here we go, bam. That one's upside down. I don't want to show you an upside down one. Let me go to my images here. There we go. That's a good picture. Let me see if it'll be big enough to show you. Open image in a new tab. No, of course it's going to be the fucking tiniest picture on the planet, right? But it's the greatest example of what I'm trying to show you here. Alright, let's open this one in a new tab. Good enough. Good enough for government work. Alright, let's make it so you can see it. But he's so excited. He's so excited to show me. And I'm just like, oh no. Wait a minute. What's going on here? There we go. That's why. That's why. It wasn't an option at the time. Let's cancel that. Cancel. I'm not saving any changes. Discard, you fuck. Do what I tell you to do. There we go. This guy right here. Look at that fucking thing, right? Tell me that's not rad. It's got 3 single coils, but the reason I like it is because it is set up like a Strat in a Gibson-style body with the vibe of a Telecaster that's Fender and a Fender tremolo-style bridge. First thing I would do is make this a 2-knob setup. Fucking wonderful. And I hear these are pretty good. I hear they're really good for what they're supposed to be once you get them all taken care of and anything. All right, let me get this so I can actually see you guys now. Gosh, so many screens. So many streams. And I'm actually curious to try that. I can't wait. He keeps threatening to bring him over. But I'm so afraid of the acoustic because there was a big to-do about that. I mean, they were basically made out of a thick cardboard. Honestly. And he would sit there and say, these are professional instruments. And then they came out with ones that were built more traditionally. Yeah, I don't know. I hope he doesn't have the cardboard one. Because I'm not the type to sit there and be like, dude, this is awesome. But I won't be a fucking jerk off about it. Let me get my glasses. Where are my glasses? Can't believe I've gotten this far without doing that. I probably missed 100 questions. Nice crunch. Thank you, man. It's the PV Bandit 112 Teal Stripe Edition. Not a big fan of Dan Electros. Yeah, me neither, but they still have a place and they're fun. Might actually like the sound. Yeah, they're pretty cool. There was one Dan Electro that they were selling in the mid-90s, like at Musician's Friend. It was a solid body. And it had this really cool shape, typical. But it wasn't like their typical hollow bodies or the semi-hollow. It was a solid body guitar. But it had this really long top horn, which was really getting popular at the time. And then just out of nowhere. Like builders were starting to take that top horn and stretching it out. And doing this kind of off-center, almost Jaguar style thing, but with horns, They would do that, and I just fell in love with it. I can't remember the model. Never ended up picking up one. I was in high school, so I didn't have Rickenbacker money when I was in high school. More fussy about BC Rich guitars. The one I bought on eBay is I totally lucked out. The pickups are mean. That's a sick bastard. What? That's a sick what? I'm sorry. I can't see that last word. Bestad? I'm sorry, man. I just can't. I'm not smart and my brain's in 100 places today. You got to speak straight like baby language to me. Simple. You gotta speak to me like a simpleton. Or are you calling the Esteban guitar a bastard? Because that's how I say it. God, I miss playing metal back in the day. Drums behind me, a bass player thumping over there. My apologies, it was trying to sound like a Boston for fun. No, I know. I caught the bastard part of it, but I don't know if you were talking about the Esteban guitar or the Rickenbacker I was telling you about. But yeah, man, I'm going to be editing that review here pretty soon. And if you're interested in doing the whole creepy crawl thing too, by all means, come on over. Have fun. That's a nice guitar. The Eatsan. I know what you meant. Esteban. Kind of weird name, right? Esteban. Really great flamenco player. I have always been jealous of people who could play flamenco because I can use my right hand and my left hand, but they don't communicate a lot, So that's why I'm not like into the whole. I'm not a sweeper at all. The best I do is rake. I'll rake the strings and end up on a note like a. Oh shit. Something like, or even with God, Pink Floyd. A lot of that stuff was. I'm trying to think of an example. Something like that. I'm trying to not get copyright striked. But or even Comfortably Numb. Then you do the it's like a rake, but it's not an actual. I could never arpeggiate in sweep picking. So when I try to do this, nope, there's none of this. It's like 3 fingers I use when I. Actually, that played pretty well. Well, I'm a little out of tune. Can you guys even hear that? Oh, guys, I was trying to be all dramatic. I fucked it up. Let's do it again, shall we? I fucking love Live Is to Die. What a wonderful, sad song. And a great final piece by the late, great Cliff Burton. You know, some necks are hard to sweep. A lot of necks are hard to sweep. You need to have a paper-thin neck to really be able to... Like, doing a sweep, I suppose, can be had. But you get those guys that are like... You know, and they're doing it up and down, and the neoclassical, and get the fuck out of here with that shit. Can you play 12-bar blues, please? Something, you know, elementary. I consider myself a middle schooler when it comes to guitars. I'm definitely not an elementary. I'm not a high school graduate yet. And I'll never be college. I love Steve Vai. He's a prick, though. Ah. He does all the... And it brings you back down to fucking earth. Fucking Steve Vai, man. Arrogant cocksucker, but I suppose he's earned it. Alright, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today. I've made 100 phone calls. I'm getting prepared for this big job interview. Big money, $26 an hour. To start. Working on stuff that goes into helicopters that has to do with microwaves. For all I know, helicopters could have a fucking break room. And I'm literally going to be building microwaves. Or something to do with this communications. I don't know what microwaves in a helicopter would do. But whatever it is, I will be inspecting and or building them. Sub-assemblies. Sounds fun. Sounds technical. It sounds... Ooh. It's probably not a big deal. But it pays well. And I can't wait. If it comes. Guys, thank you always so much for watching. What's going on, man? Dude, just like, peace. Man, your @ name is on here. Aged Youth 68. But I know who that is. I know you, Kramer. Cranmer. I never know how to say it. I always just want to call you Kramer. Because Kramer guitars are rad. You're fucking rad, and you remind me of Kramer guitars. I don't know. Maybe because you're an EVH fan. Like everyone should be. But guys, hey, thanks for popping in. I apologize for being late. There is a lot going on here. And as my dad would say, just fucking bob and weave with it, dude. Just fucking bob and weave and get through it. And then you can sit down and have your fucking lunch, supper, blowjob, whatever it is. But I can't hide from you. Dude, no. I have a special set skills that I was trained in. And remembering words is one of them. Remembering words is one of them. I know words. But, yeah, that's it. Guys, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Happy Monday, and we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Take care. Keep it real. And bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I needed this. You guys mean a lot to me.